Well, hey everybody, I'm going to do a quick review on not this product. This is just something I bought on Amazon that I thought was kind of cool. These lumber brackets or whatever they are. There's a total of four of them in here, so I can go 8 feet on my spacing in my shop. So I'm going to try it out, but I don't really know exactly where I'm going to put it just yet. But I wanted to show you that I'll do a kind of a maybe a quick review on it once I get it all set up. But these are pretty cool. I wanted to try them out, and hey, pictures are kind of small on it, so I'm not going to try to show you that. But what I do want to talk to you about is this. So I'm a Hercules fan and I'm a Harbor Freight fan. I have quite a few of the Bauer tools um, because they have a lot of lawn and kind of garden tools that I like for here by the house. The Hercules tools I use more for DIY construction, handyman stuff. So I bought this the other day. I was going to get the 16-inch chainsaw, but that's corded, and I have the 10-inch pole saw that seems to eat through lumber pretty good. And most of my pruning around here are, even though they're mesquite trees, their branches aren't that big, and I gotta cut a few of them back over here because I have a new neighbor. I don't know which side to stand on here. Um, that's going to be building a house back on the other 12 acres behind me or next to me, however I look at it. Um, and so my trees have grown over the fence, and so I'm going to cut those back and stuff. And I thought, well, this would be kind of cool. Plus, I wanted to get one of these for camping stuff because you don't need a. I don't like gas chainsaws. They're really noisy, and when you're trying to be stealthy, or even just camping, to hear, I can hear a chainsaw running for a mile away. These are pretty neat. So anyway, I got this thing. I'm not going to really show you a whole lot of it. It's just something I bought mainly for those two reasons, and because I like it. And I'm becoming a fan of the Bauer more and more, even though I like the Hercules for their warranty and all that. The Bauers are usually inexpensive enough to where I don't, I'm going to use this within the first so many days here, probably this weekend. So I'll know if it works or not. I don't need to get the extended warranty. If it doesn't break in the first 90 days, then it's probably going to last forever until it wears out. But if something, if there's a flaw in it or something bad, then I'll know right away. So I didn't spend the money on the extended warranty, but I figure the price point is reasonable enough, to where I could replace it after a year or two anyway, and get my money's worth. So this is tool only. It's 20-volt lithium, and I have a lot of the batteries now for my other tools. Like I have the pole saw, I have a blower by Bauer, the hedge trimmer, um, the glue gun, and the metal shears that kind of cuts metal because I've done a lot of metal work, metal roofing and stuff, and they all work really great. And my brother has some of the metal shears, pinchers or whatever they are, that he bought from Eastwing, which were like $200-300, and it might work, 5-10% better than the ones I got from Bauer, but um, the ones that work for Bauer or bought from Bauer work just as good. And since I'm not a professional roofer or metal worker, I don't notice the difference. It's kind of like saying I don't know what questions to ask because I'm not familiar with the subject. Well, it's the same thing. Do I need to know how much more reliable a product like this or anything else is compared to other, metal tools or 10-inch chainsaws? My brother has the 10-inch DeWalt. It eats wood. Mine eats wood. It's like, I'm not doing a time tested race on this thing. Now I did get a couple Harbor Freight Hercules tools that I'm going to do a review on once I get over to my shop. But today I just wanted to show you this. And before I post this video, I got to get to work. But I will do an unboxing of it and some more final thoughts and read the specs. But for the price, you really can't go wrong. All right, well, I got home from work and I thought I'd do a quick unboxing on this I was talking to you about earlier in the day. And so it's got a, its specs here is a 10-inch bar length, cut, diameter 9-inch. The chain pitch is 3/8, chain gauge 0.043, 40 links, and almost 6 pounds. Well, when you put a battery, 5.7, but when you put a battery in it, it's going to go up to 6. So, and I normally don't do unboxings, but I thought, well, what the hell? Let's play around with this bad boy. So we got that, and we got the chain here. That's one sharp ass chain, actually. I like it. Let's see, I get that tight. That's nothing. A little bit of oil here, which is always nice. They give you a little bit. I got a bunch of it laying around, but I don't know where the fuck it's at. Bar and chain oil. Doesn't really have any branding on it, so I know who made it, but anyway. A nice big box. A manual, which is, it's a chainsaw. Caution, don't cut yourself. Got it. So, the big ass stupid safety label. All right, well, that's that. One guy was saying this doesn't do anything, which it doesn't. But it's only 10-inch, so, it doesn't need to shut anything off or anything like that. Just don't be a dumbass. I'm pretty sure you're not going to bleed out and die in the forest. I mean, you won't. I might, because I do some pretty dumbass crap. Okay, so that unscrews. Get this chain undone here. Yeah, it's always nice when they just fucking put shit everywhere where you can't fucking get to it. All right, so looks like it goes that way. This goes around, yeah, like that. That goes on there, like that. Put this back on here. Problem with getting old is you can't see with your glasses on, and sometimes you can't see with them off. So it's a pain getting that started, but whatever. I do like that you just pull that out and tighten it. You can put a screwdriver in here and tighten it some more, which is kind of nice. You can push down on that. So there you go. Boom. Guess that's how it goes. I have about 20 of these laying around. I've lost them all. So I might as well just throw it out right away and not worry about it. So all in all, this is pretty sweet. Like I said, it's a 10-inch, which is what I wanted. I was going to get the 16-inch, but I didn't want to have to drag around an extension cord because that's a 120 volt. And I'm kind of a fan of cordless shit around my house because I can charge it with solar if the world comes to an end, which, considering who we have for presidential candidates, neither one of us are going to protect us from fucking nuclear war. My opinion. Sorry. So hold that thought. Right, well, it's got oil. Got the chain on it. Put a battery in it. Try not to destroy my wife's very expensive table. All right, so we do need to adjust that a little bit better. I'm probably doing something wrong, but for the sake of video, we'll pretend I'm not. So this seems like it goes a little faster than my little 10-inch pole saw. But I don't like using the pole saw when I'm cutting things at eye level because then I got to get way back to do it even though the pole collapses. So for all them mesquites back there, which you can't see, this will be perfect for trimming the trees back there that the neighbor's going to build a house around. So I'm happy with it. There's a lot I could probably tell you about it, but you guys know me. I buy them because they're inexpensive and they hold up just as good as any other brand. My brother has the DeWalt, like I think I said earlier. And I imagine this thing cuts through things just as fast as that does. It sounds like it's the same RPM. And he paid probably $100 more for it than this. So I like it, and I'm going to use it this weekend. So if it's going to break, it'll do it within the warranty period, just the 90-day you get automatically. And then if it hasn't died then it's probably going to be fine for another God knows how many years. And for $79, $80, I can afford to throw one out every couple of years because, gas chainsaws are a big nightmare. So I like it. I'm happy with it. I hope you enjoyed the quick little unboxing and review and the explanation why I buy Bauer tools, because they're more for landscaping around my house here. Like I said, the Hercules brand is more for out in my shop where I do woodworking and work on cars and stuff like that. So I just go a step up. But I'm never going to go back to Milwaukee or DeWalt again because I don't see a big difference in the quality, the longevity, serviceability, all of that stuff. I just don't see it being worth $100 more per tool. And so I'm going to do a quick review later this week, or maybe the first part of next week. I got a couple impact drivers, and I got a hell of a deal on those at Harbor Freight. Hercules 3/8 and 1/2 inch impact drivers, the small ones, not the big ginormous ones, because I don't work on engines where I need to, use an impact driver to take out cylinder heads and stuff like that. And if I needed to do that, I'd use a bigger wrench anyway. Now, I'm not a fan of impact drivers on car parts, because then I might break that bolt and have to tap it and all that shit. So I like doing it old school. Not a big deal. Then I can always put my little impact driver on there and zip that head bolt out once it's loosened up. So, for the price of $99 for two of them, 20 volt, they're brushless. They got a 5-year warranty. You just can't go wrong. You just cannot go wrong. So anyway, you guys take care. Go out and buy yourself a Bauer 10-inch chainsaw. Do some pruning. And it's going to be great for camping too. It's nice and quiet. I could, cut firewood at night and not bug my neighbors, or if I'm hiding from the military and I'm bugging out because they're after me, nice and quiet, stealthy. So you guys take care. Love you. Bye-bye.